everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right folks, so a very simple video I have here for you is I'm going to be taking you around and reviewing the 4K picture for my latest pickup that I got for it came from outer space. And as you can see, it does come in this very deluxe looking edition. There's a steelbook inside it as well, and apparently they are limited to 1,000 copies. Now, I'm going to call bullshit on that because, starting off, there's actually no number on this box. It's not a numbered edition. And not only that, but it's widely available. I think you can get it on Amazon UK still. I'm almost certain you can get it on HMV. Even locally over here, you can get it in golden discs on their website. So there is no way there is only 1,000 copies of it. But take nothing away from it. The box set itself is absolutely beautiful. The main cover has this lovely soft touch feel to it, lovely hard rigid box, and the steelbook is jaw-droppingly good. And looking forward to taking us around this one and showing you everything that's inside it. Now, as for the movie itself, me and my fiance Ellen have been talking about this for years. We love this time of year. We love October. We watch a lot of horror movies. And every time we watch Halloween 1 and 2, you'll notice that the kids are watching old school horror movies like this. And I said to my fiance, this year, I want to get into that. You know, there's so many movies like that have passed me by. I've never even seen the original, you know, The Thing from Another World, Steve McQueen's The Blob. And it just so happened to work out that it came from outer space, came out in the month of October, and I said there was no way I was going to let this pass me by. And I have to tell you, I'm so happy I picked it up in the end because we had such a wonderful time with it. We only just watched it there last night. And yes, pleasantly surprised by it. Now, I have to tell you, the foundation of this movie feels very similar to John Carpenter's The Thing. The aliens crash land on Earth, they're shapeshifters, they morph into humans so they can get into the local town to buy parts, or not buy parts, to steal parts, electronic parts, so they can bring it back to their ship, repair it, and get off Earth. That is the foundations of this movie. And it does feel very similar to The Thing, but it's so much more simplified naturally. So, but when you do see the aliens in it, they are quite creepy looking, and some of the practical effects that are done in them was actually quite impressive, I say, for even for its time. So yes, I had a wonderful time with it, and if you haven't checked this movie out, please do. I think you're going to have a good time with it, particularly this time of year. Now, as for special features that you get on this, there's not too much there, which is a bit of a shame considering the set itself. But you do get a documentary in there. It's one documentary. You also get an audio commentary and then a theatrical trailer. And that's about it. Not much there, but the documentary, I haven't checked it out yet. I'm hoping it's going to be a good long documentary, maybe an hour-long one. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. Right, folks, so I'm going to take us around this sesh, and then I'm going to come back and review the 4K picture for you. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go. It came from outer space. So I have removed the J card. I'm going to quickly bring that in. But basically it shows you everything that's inside this set. That you got your bonus features there in the middle. And then of course at the bottom is your technical aspects. So just be very careful, folks, when you're taking this J card off. The glue spots on it are very strong. And the last thing you want to do is damage anything on this because it looks absolutely beautiful. So, like I said at the start of this video, it does have this incredible soft touch feel to it. Nice, strong, hard, rigid box as well. And the artwork is absolutely exquisite on it. So as you can see, you got a couple of the heavy hitters in the movie itself. You got the alien, the eye up there, and it beaming down on top of another woman. And the colour scheme is absolutely beautiful on it. And it just gives you that old school sci-fi feel. I honestly can't praise it enough. Absolutely astonishing. So right along the top you will see it says it came from outer space. And then right in the spine of it is the exact same as well. Sorry about my fingerprints. And wait till you see the back artwork on this. But here we go. Now I have to tell you, the artwork means absolutely nothing when you actually see the movie. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with it, but take nothing away from it. It does look amazing. As a matter of fact, I think it actually looks better than the main artwork. It is quite beautiful, and it's mainly down to the colour scheme of it. It does look that good. So that is the back artwork, not much to say about it, and that's the bottom of it. And that's the entire box set itself. And then when you I'll show you the inserts to it there, that's it. So I'm going to open it up and let's see what we are dealing with. So the first thing you will see is your booklet. And as you can see, they opted for the same artwork you've seen on the back of the box. Right around to the back, you got the night the earth will never forget. So when you go through the book, you'll notice that there's a lot of behind the scenes stills, promotional images as well, and there's also a small little write-up as well. So there's a bit going on in that booklet, and it's quite nice. So I'm not going to spend too much time with it, but that's the book. Then you also get a limited edition film cell. It is an iconic scene from the movie. I used to see these all the time with DVD releases, but they don't seem to do them that often anymore, which is a shame because I actually do quite like them. But then turn around to the other side and you get more of that artwork for It Came From Outer Space. It just looks beautiful. Again, I'll take these in close so you can make out that film cell. So there you go. That is the film cell. So put that to a side. Then you've also got a couple of postcards here. It just gives you some unique artwork, poster artwork for the movie itself. And these look absolutely fantastic. I just love the artwork on them, particularly this one. So yeah, just simply 4 postcards there. And when you take around to the backs of them, it's the same on them all. So there you go, that is the postcards. And then that leads us to the actual steelbook. And this does have a high gloss finish to it. Again, no spot glossing or any kind of embossing or debossing, but take nothing away from it. It is an absolutely astonishing steelbook, and it complements the box set so beautifully well. So as you can see, it's the main couple that star in this movie on the cover here. You can sort of see the kind of the aliens there when they kind of transform into the people. Of course, you got the alien eye there as well. So it's a lot going on with the steelbook. And again, when you look at the color scheme, the purple and the green, it just looks, it's breathtaking. There's no other word for it. So that is the steelbook. I'll take us to the spine of it. There we go. And then right around to the back and check that out as well. I think that must be the original poster artwork for It Came From Outer Space. Again, my history with this movie is very, I don't have much knowledge with it, put it that way. But as you can see, it does look breathtaking. Again, when you kind of bend that light off against the steelbook, you can sort of see that eye lighting up so beautifully well. Again, I hope my camera is picking it up. So I'm going to open the steelbook in full, and there you have it. Now this steelbook can be bought separately as well if you are interested. So that's the main steelbook. Open it up, and as you can see, there is no Blu-ray, but that is the 4K disc. Yeah, 4K disc, lovely artwork on it. And that is the inside artwork for the steelbook. There is so much work on behind this set. I'm so impressed by it. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to just do a quick little recap there. So you got your steelbook. You've got your booklet there, high gloss finish to it as well. You got your film cell. You've also got those postcards that you get with it. And of course, you've got that beautiful box that houses it all in. It is an absolutely astonishing edition. Right, so on to the 4K transfer. Look, folks, I'm going to make this short and sweet. This movie looks absolutely astonishing on 4K. There's no other word for it, particularly when you factor in how old it actually is and how good it looks. You can clearly see there is so much love and attention got into this restoration, and you have to give credit when credit's due to Universal for doing such an absolute stellar job on it. It is a sight to behold. Now, it being a black and white movie, you want those blacks to be beautifully dark and inky, and that's exactly what you are getting here. And it does add a good element of depth to that picture, without any sign of crushing, I might add. And not only that, but the whites are so beautifully bright and bold, and there is no sign of blooming whatsoever. The Dolby Vision handles it all so perfectly. The grain structure looks astonishing. It is so unbelievably fine. You will barely make it out. Now, don't worry, there is absolutely no DNR being applied, no smoothing at all. You can clearly see the grain, but it is incredibly fine, and I know grain haters, these are going to be ecstatic when you see this. Texturally speaking, it looks absolutely incredible. The picture is unbelievably sharp, and you can clearly make out that 4K resolution. Whether it's interiors, exteriors of buildings, all looks incredibly sharp. So much fine detail, even on people's faces. You will see it all. Like I said, a sight to behold. And if you are a fan of this movie, you need to check this 4K transfer out. I think it's going to blow the socks off you. Now, it also has a DTS 3.0 channel on this as well. Now, I never said that before in a video. DTS 3.0. You don't see it that often. And I have to tell you, for the most part, the audio actually sounded fine. There was a few surprise moments. One in particular when the the spacecraft crashes down, there is a nice thump of bass to that scene, and it took me by surprise. But there's also another scene right at the start of it where the couple, the main stars of this movie, they're just talking to each other, and she's talking off camera to the left hand side, and you can hear her dialogue coming beautifully out of the left hand side of your sound system. But then she starts walking into frame, and you can just hear the audio kind of moving with her. It was a very, very good effect, and it worked incredibly well. It's a great sounding DTS on this one, and there was only a kind of handful of scenes where it does sound a little bit pitchy, but again, you kind of have to consider the movie itself, so I don't think you're going to have too many issues with the audio. It sounds fantastic. Right folks, so there you have it. That is just a short review, and I wanted to just share my thoughts on this 4K transfer. And like I said, if you're a fan of this movie, I think you're going to be absolutely ecstatic with how good this movie looks and sounds. Like I said, a revelation. So there you go folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie, and if you have seen it on 4K, let me know what you think of it. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.